really. Major or minor, that does not matter. What is major for one will be minor for the other. Even for the same person, a problem that appears minor today will start appearing major tomorrow, and vice versa. That will happen. We are not talking about major and minor problems. We are not saying that we are concentrating only on the minor problems and forgetting the major problems. I repeat, we are not saying that we are concentrating on the minor problems and forgetting the major problems. We are saying that the root of all problems, whether major or minor, is one. We are saying that the root of all problems, whether major or minor, of whatever nature, is one. And we do not look at that root. Instead, we occupy ourselves with finding solutions to the secondary and tertiary problems. The primary is one, and we do not look at that. In some sense, we do not want to look at that because, as you said, problems keep us occupied. Mind wants something to be busy with. For the mind, it is a nightmare if all the problems are resolved. The mind will say, what will I do then? How will I remain alive? I remain alive only when I am struggling. I remain alive only when I am in conflict. So problems are like toys for the mind. Problems are the mind's fodder. If problems are not there, mind starts feeling suffocated. It in fact creates problems for its own survival. Mind would in fact create problems for its own survival. Have you not seen people who start feeling uneasy if there is nothing to be tense about? Yeah, there are many such people. In some sense, we all are like that. That is the major problem. What is the major problem? That we need problems. That is the mother problem. That is the primary problem. And we do not look at that. See, everybody has some pain point or the other, right? In fact, multiple pain points. Everybody has some confusion or the other. We all have strife and conflict in life. Don't we have that? Where does all that come from? Why do we need that? Let me put it this way. Is that necessary? All the stuff that we have filled our life with, is that really necessary? Can't we do without that? It's not necessary, actually. We can still do without it, yet we ask for it. There is nobody to whom problems come. We ask for problems. And when I say we, I mean the mind. The ego specifically. We ask for problems. Otherwise, how is it possible that every single living being is besotted with some or the other set of problems? How is it possible? It is possible only because we want problems. We beg for problems. We beg for suffering and pain. I meet people from 80-year-olds to 18-year-olds, and people have their own dilemmas and doubts and conflicts and suffering and problems. Till date, I have not met even one person who himself is not responsible for his problems. If you claim that I am suffering deeply, it only means that you deeply want to suffer. Otherwise, suffering is not possible. We invite suffering. We ask for it. We beg for it. We beg for it, and that is the central problem. And we don't look at that. In fact, trying to solve a problem is like justifying its existence. There is no need to solve the problem. One only needs to ask, does it need to be here? You uninvite the problem, and then there is no need to solve it. How has the problem come to you? Because you have invited it. You don't need to solve it. You need to uninvite it. Or I could put it this way, that you don't need to solve the problem. You need to solve the mind that attracts the problem. That is the central problem, and we don't look at that. We find great pleasure, great satisfaction, great doership in solving problems. We praise somebody. We say, oh, he's a good problem solver. If somebody is a good problem solver, it only means that he is opening himself up to receive more and more problems. No problem comes to you without your consent. Problems come to you because you need problems to maintain your identity. What does the ego say? I am somebody, right? That's a statement of ego. I am somebody. How can I be somebody if I don't do anything? Who am I? An achiever. What does an achiever do? He achieves against all odds. Now what will the achiever have to do? He'll have to have odds in order to be an achiever. You understand odds, right? Problems. Life is not a problem. Will you remember this? This may be the last time I'm talking to you. Will you remember this? Life is not a problem. In fact, there is nothing in life which is a problem. Situations are there, circumstances are there, problems are never there. You make something into a problem for the sake of your own petty ego. Is he getting it? Alright, then tell me, what is the primary problem? We want problems. That is the primary problem. Solve that.
So sometimes there are some situations in which we don't know what to do.
Yeah, we don't know what to do because there is something that we want to get. How to get it is what we don't know. But when I am complete, then nothing is a problem. Everything is happening all around me, but it cannot take away anything from me. My basic existence is not at stake. I'll not be shivering. I know that there is something valuable that I already have with me, and it can't be taken away. So yes, the situations are there of this nature and that nature, but it's all right. I don't have a job, it's all right. That does not reduce anything from my worthiness. Somebody has rejected me, it's not a problem, because no rejection can make me feel bad about myself. I don't have money, it's all right. I've emerged from the soil and existence will provide enough to feed me at least. Nothing is a problem.